Hey everybody, hope everybody's having a good day. Hope you had a good weekend. It is Monday, May 4th, and we're going to start a new week. This week we are going to start talking about professionalism and how you should conduct yourself while you're at work. Not just at work, but in life in general. But this deals specifically with professionalism while you're at work. So we're going to talk about what is professionalism. We're going to talk about what does it mean to be unprofessional. We're going to talk about some characteristics of a professional, and we're going to talk about why it's important for employees to behave in a professional manner. All right. So we're going to start off with some vocabulary. You guys should have this list of vocabulary. Should have been passed out to you. Then you guys can just follow along with me. First vocabulary word we're going to talk about is a professional. So a professional is a person who is an expert at his or her work. So you could think about your coach counselor that's with you right now. They're considered a professional. They're an expert at their work. All right. Number 2, professionalism. Professionalism, the methods, character, status, behavior, etc. of a professional. So professionalism is how that person goes about doing their job, how they carry themselves at work, how they do their job, their attitude towards their job and their coworkers, just everything about their daily routine at their job. What are values? Values are the social principles, goals, or standards held or accepted by an individual, a class, or a society. Morals. Morals are kind of the same thing as values, but morals are relating to, dealing with, or capable of making the distinction between right or wrong. Principles, standards, habits with respect to what is right or wrong. So you guys all have your own set of morals, what you believe is right or wrong. And what does right mean? Right is in accordance with fact, reason, justice, law, and morality. And wrong is contrary to fact or reason. It's unlawful, crooked, twisted, immoral, or proper. You guys all know what right and wrong is. What is a code of conduct? That is a set of conventional principles and expectations that are considered binding to any person who is a member of a particular group. So when you start working for your whatever company you start working for, they're going to have a code of conduct, and that's how you're expected to conduct yourself while you're at work. All right, employee expectations. That is what is expected of the employee to get the job done. And unprofessional. Definition of unprofessional is not conforming to the standards of a profession, at variance with or contrary to the professional standards or ethics. All right, and we'll get into that in more detail. We'll give some examples of that in just a minute. All right, so let's talk about the characteristics of a professional. So what are some characteristics of a professional? Let me get to my place. All right, characteristics of a professional. Professionals are trustworthy. They are competent. Competent means they know how to do their job. They know what they're doing. They are respectful. They act with integrity. They're considerate. They're empathetic. They're courteous, dependable, cooperative, committed. You guys have all heard those character traits. I'm sure you probably know all know what they are. I would say that those 10 character traits or qualities are pretty. They go right along with being, not only a good employee but a good person. So, and I know you guys are all of those. Let's go to. What does it mean to be unprofessional? So, let's give some examples of unprofessional behavior. I'm sure you guys have all witnessed some unprofessional behavior in your lifetimes. I'm sure you've committed some unprofessional behavior. We all have. Okay, where is my... All right, some examples of unprofessional behavior. Buddy, hey, gotta be quiet. All right, examples of unprofessional behavior. All right, so conduct that can be characterized as harassment or discrimination. Obviously, that's unprofessional. Verbal threats, violence, retribution, or lawsuits. Anything you're threatening any of that, that's unprofessional. Any verbal outburst, that's going to be unprofessional. Insults, verbal comments, or criticism intended to belittle or berate others. Arguing in front of customers, clients, and families. So, if you have a disagreement with a fellow employee, do it in private. You don't want to argue in front of customers or clients or anything like that. Any physical actions that threaten others, such as throwing or knocking down objects. Any inappropriate physical touching or conduct, bringing personal issues into the workplace. So all these, these are all expectations and things that you guys are held to every day. You guys are, so you're used to this. So once you get into the workforce and start a job, it's going to be the same thing when you get there. You're still going to be expected to follow rules and things like that. And so all of those that I just gave, those are all examples of unprofessional behavior, and I'm sure you guys can come up with a lot more, but you get the picture and you know what unprofessional behavior is. All right, so let's talk about why it's important for employees to behave in a professional manner. So when you work for somebody, you are representing that company, not just the company. You're representing the owners. You're representing your supervisor. You're representing your coworkers. So anything that you do, kind of, if you do something horrible, very bad, unprofessional, that's going to make all the rest of those people look bad too, not just you. So when you're working for someone, think about that. Don't just think about yourself. Think about, if you're about to do something, think about how's this going to make, not only how is this going to make me look, but how's this going to make my coworkers look? How's this going to make my bosses look, and the company as a whole? Said you are a representative of that company that you're working for, so you need to act accordingly. Make you're not just you don't just want to make yourself look good, you want to make the company look good too. So assignment for today, I would like for you guys to get a blank sheet of paper, and I would like for you to write, let's say, at least a half a page. First of all, what does professionalism mean to you? And then part 2, I would like you to write about a time that you witnessed someone being unprofessional, and give examples of what made their action unprofessional. All right, guys. I will talk to you again on Wednesday. Have a good day.